Very much. Under D.C.'s new law, anyone can smoke pot in their own home. Generally anyone except Edwin Gray, that is.
This is a very unusual story. A temporary decision by a Superior Court judge means that he can't light up anything inside his home, even cigarettes. Josie Sturman explains why.
Edwin Gray loves a cigarette to relax, but now he's got to smoke them outside.
You want me to stop what I've been doing in my house all my life?
He's not quitting cold turkey. Instead, it's by a temporary order of the court that Gray can no longer light up in his own home.
We were floored.
Mozella Johnson, Gray's sister, says this house in Northeast D.C. has been in their family for 50 years. But a lawsuit filed by new neighbors now dictates what they can do inside.
Wow. Wow, it's very strange.
Benny Cass is a real estate attorney and Washington Post columnist. He called the smoking injunction surprising. A D.C. judge granted a temporary one in this case because the people who moved in next to Johnson and Gray have a child and one on the way. They claim they're being harmed by smoke they say is sneaking in through a hole in the basement.
I think it's an excellent precedent to start so people can realize that you just can't ignore your next door neighbor. Your home is no longer your castle.
But with no moat, just shared walls in D.C.'s urban homes, the habits of your neighbor can rise to what Cass calls a private nuisance. A judge agreed, and that means Johnson and Gray can't smoke cigarettes, cigars, or marijuana, even if it's legal in the city where they live.
If this judge has done this, who will be next? What other neighbor will be next? We will fight this to the end. We have to.
Cass believes others will too, with this decision setting precedent for public nuisances in the district.
And I think this is going to open the door to a lot of thinking, a lot of cases. I got to believe that there's going to, once this comes out, there's going to be 100 cases filed in the Superior Court tomorrow.
You know, it's interesting. I lived in an apartment once where I could smell the cigarette smoke next door. I mean, but that was back in the day when you could smoke a cigar in the middle of an office, so no one was going to care. But, I mean, it does bring up a point.
Times are changing.
They are.